Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Shop Time. This is Shop Time number 1. Today we're going to be doing some walls, some gated areas. Bootleg Tattoo actually showed me this idea, and I think it's just awesome. It's just so simple, but it's so unique at the same time. It has so many different types of things you can do to make this wall just look so cool. So let's get started. Alright, so some of the things you're going to need is foam. These things right here are the walls. They're not going to be this thick, but the bandsaw is not being, the plug is being used for something else. I can't use it right now. But we're just going to work on the faces. You'll need foam and a textured rock. This just works perfectly for it. So what I did with these things is I went over and just hit it with a rock. Just like that. See how it's giving it just perfect texture? But this is the side you don't want. See how you have the repeated 1, 2, 3, 4 marks? That's from that big rock right there. So you want to mix it up. See how I was doing the same pattern over and over again? That looks very bad. This is my better model. It just looks roughed up, you know? It's not anything special, it just looks rough. I just went over with multiple sides, back side, every side I could, about 4 or 5 times, so I got the look I wanted. So, like I said, this will be all chopped off, but that's my front of my wall. The next thing you're going to need is an X-Acto knife. I use this type of knife. You can use this type of knife. But the name of the game is now you're going to try to make scores where the bricks are. It can be cobblestone brick, riverstone brick, whatever you want. I'm going to go with the square brick because it's kind of my favorite. And you're going to make, here, I'll make one for you. These little notches, kind of like that. It's not very good. But once you make that notch, you're going to go back over it with a pencil or something a little bigger to make the score a little bigger. So it looks like it has some dimension, you know, so it looks like there's curve in it, and it looks like the brick is actually popping out at you. So we're going to do with this. I would recommend personally doing it with a pencil first, just marking where you want the bricks first. I would think that's the easiest way. Or if maybe even a nail or something to do the scoring. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark where I want the wall end to be, and I'm going to cut it. This is all textured up. I measured a line, probably can't see that, but a line all the way up. A line that goes from here to there, and I just textured around that, all the way around. So now I'm going to plug in the bandsaw and just go right through it and make my wall face. The reason I'm wearing gloves, I got a cut on my hand. I don't want to get the foam in there. There's my wall. Now what I'm going to be doing is just going to go back and give me just a teeny bit of texture, because this side's a brand new side, remember? It used to be a big chunk. So now, scrape all that stuff off. And now I'm just going to press on this, just like that. I find it better when you hit it, I don't know why. There we go, it's almost all textured up. There's my front of my wall, if you can see that. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing, let's see if I can see that. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting marks in where I want the stone to be. And what you're going to do is just going to make little scores, just like that. What I would do is just draw a line straight down there, just like so, and another line. And now I have a row of 3 areas I can do stuff with. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to make little marks of bricks all the way down. That's what I'm doing right now, just making bricks. Seriously, they do not have to be perfect, and mine is surely not. I just want to make it, it's not even going to look like stone. There we are. I'm going to go back with an X-Acto and cut through the marks a little, just to make the score. Pretty much what you're supposed to do is do this first, then outline it with the pencil. But I like outlining it first with the pencil just to see where my marks are. Not too deep. Nice and thin. That's the easiest way, I think, is doing upstrokes, niche, 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 and go back with one final stroke. It makes nice little, stones. I'm going to go back with a pencil and just make those outlines a teeny bit bigger. And this takes practice, because this is my first wall, and I just feel that I'm getting better on this. I see how it works kind of now. Right now I'm just detailing the stone. Alright, as you can see now, it's a little more detailed. It's not actually that bad. This is that's my first side. This one's a little better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with an X-Acto and right on the lines, if you can see them, some of these lines, we're just going to pick them off. Just like that. See what that looks like? Kind of looks like a bullet hole. Out. You don't even need to make this wall this way. You can have it just a regular wall. I'm making mine look really battle damaged. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to kind of make these big indications of, like I said, those little bullet niches of, you know how bullets almost look like cobwebs? That's what they're going to look like. Now, if you think about it, when a bullet hits the top, it's not going to make a bullet hole like that, It's going to graze it like that. So I'm going to put a lot like that. See how I got little niches like that? And even right here, I can make let's say this whole wall was blown out. This whole side was blown out by a tank or something. Put that in there. That looks pretty cool. Like a little blown up tank, blown up wall. It doesn't look too bad. Do the same over here. Not as bad though. Doesn't look bad. Maybe a rocket, grenade, whatever. So, now we're going to go back to this side and do the same thing we did this side. Alright, now we're going to paint the wall. So I'll probably be up most of the night editing this for you, but like I said, I do have something really, really cool planned once I hit 50 subscribers, so make sure you tell your friends. I'm going to do it every 50, so 100. Once I hit 100 too, I'll be doing something twice as good. Dang it, I'm really bad at trying to get that in the picture. I'm going to go back here. Yeah, thanks for all you guys subscribing. It just gives me something to do, But there's your wall. Not bad. Still got, second coat. This is the first base coat. It's not bad at all. So, there you go. Thanks for watching, guys.